Hello and good evening, viewers. Welcome to Science TV Roundup News. My name is Elvis Othiambo, and our sign language interpreter doing the voicing is Wanjangede. And on to our first news item. President William Ruto defended the government's various strategies targeting northern Kenya, saying they aim to develop areas that have faced decades of neglect. Speaking during the launch of the Nyota Fund, Ruto highlighted that the government is prioritizing key projects to improve the livelihoods of residents in the region. Ruto handed out the 375 million Kenya shillings to the youth in Garissa County under the Nyota Fund, emphasizing that the funding would create employment opportunities and support small businesses. He noted that the program forms part of the broader efforts to equip young people with skills in agriculture, entrepreneurship, and other vital sectors. The president also highlighted healthcare projects, issuance of identification cards, and investments in road and water as key initiatives to drive development.
Northern Kenya. Alienda shule moja hapa Garissa inaitwa Yuga Primary. Na karudi kiwanja cha ndege. Jana anasimama anasema 4.1 billion is a small money. The footprints of President Ruto's development in northern Kenya is visible as day and night the difference is.
Kwa hivyo wale watu ambao wanaongea mambo ya northern Kenya, kwanza kabisa watembee northern Kenya, tuwaone na waelewe Kenya vile iko. Wasiongee kwa press conference kwa Nairobi, wasiongee kwa retreat kwa hoteli, wakuje Garissa, Mandera, Wajir, watembee waelewe Kenya iko namna gani.
Nimesikia watu wengine wengi wanajaribu kunipatia mawaidha, sijui rais hangeenda, sijui rais angefanya kazi ingine. Wewe fanya hiyo kazi ingine, mimi nakuja kufanya ya kazi ya hawa vijana.
And in the next news item, government spokesperson Isaac Mwaura on Monday issued a high-level alert to Kenyans regarding fraudulent international recruitment schemes. During a recent briefing, Mwaura revealed a disturbing trend where unsuspecting job seekers are being lured with promises of lucrative employment abroad, only to be trafficked into combat zones, specifically the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. He emphasized that these cartels exploit the desperation of unemployed youth, promising non-combat roles like driving or technical work, while in reality, individuals are being deployed to the front lines.
They hoped to go for better jobs. They were not told which job they were going to do. They were taken to Russia. Here in Russia, they were forced to work as military personnel in Russia.
Our people who go out there to work need to be very careful in terms of where they go to work. Those rogue, agencies that were there have actually been removed from the register and will continue to do so. But Kenyans will be protected by the government, at whatever cost. Government committed to putting in place, I think should be actually up to 4 billion, on a regular basis, so that we are able to procure the right kind of food. There have been very serious efforts, even with the county governors of the affected areas in Garissa, in Wajir, and all of that, to ensure that we ring fence monies for water, for animals and all of that. There could still be, students who are yet to go to report to grade 10. And those are the ones that then we need to look at as a government and using the various ways in which we are able to finance them There is a presidential bursary scheme, there is a ministerial. There are quite a number of ways, including the member of parliament and the counties. So they are properly identified and they are assisted. And even also Kenyans of goodwill. There have been this concern, are we abandoning the better plan? Are we moving away from what we promised Kenyans? And the answer is no. The better plan has become a very good springboard for the Singapore.
And in other news, Kirinyaga County Governor Anne Waiguru laid the foundation stone for the construction of a maternity wing at Mutithi Hospital, a strategic partnership between the Kirinyaga County government and the M-Pesa Foundation. According to Governor Waiguru, the project will transform healthcare, especially maternal and child health, within Mwea constituency.
The Safaricom's M-Pesa Foundation, who have come to support Kirinyaga County, and we're very grateful. Amongst the projects they have chosen to support in the country is our Mutithi Health Center, and they're building a maternity, which is 50-bed capacity.
This facility that we are groundbreaking today is going to be the tune of 62 million shillings, and it's going to be a very comprehensive health facility for women. It's going to support both neonatal, prenatal, births, and we even have put in a center so that we have a theater so that all those things can be taken care of.
We are saying thank you. Na kama itaisha haraka, the better.
And Orange Democratic Movement, ODM leader Dr. Oburu Ginga, has announced that the party will engage in negotiations with United Democratic Alliance, UDA, ahead of the 2027 general election, potentially seeking the deputy president's position as part of any alliance. Oburu clarified that earlier statements were misinterpreted and emphasized that ODM remains focused on strengthening the party while preparing for structured talks. Speaking in a meeting with ODM members in Mombasa, Oburu stressed that the party aims to consolidate internally and negotiate from a position of strength. And in other news, Democratic Action Party Kenya, DAPK, leader Eugene Wamalwa, alongside his deputy, who is also the governor of Trans Nzoia, George Natembeya, have strongly condemned the ODM committee's decision to oust Edwin Sifuna as Secretary General, stating that the move is unjust and violates democratic principles. Speaking in Kiminini, Trans Nzoia, the leaders stated that Sifuna was removed for expressing his opinions. They warned that such actions could set Kenya back in its journey towards strengthening democracy. That is all for the Roundup News. Thank you for watching Science TV. Please don't forget to join us and send us your opinions and feedback on our social media platforms. My name is Elvis Othiambo, and our sign language interpreter doing the voicing has been Mwanjangede. Good evening.